Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. I'm super excited. I don't know why yet, but the What's Next in Raid video has just dropped. We're gonna watch it here together. Now, I have seen the other content creators' initial reactions in content creator chat, and they're going crazy. So apparently, this is crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna watch it together. Let's go. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's make sure I've not got this on it. I watch everything on 1.5 to 2 times speed. No, we're on normal speed. All right, let's watch. Let's see. Oh my
The
god.
return of this legendary series has long been overdue, and
There
we're
it
thrilled
is.
to present a new episode at last. Welcome to What's Next in Raid.
Okay.
We've got a new expansion to Champion gear that'll add a whole new layer of customization. Live arena reworks with the introduction.
Is that what I think it is? I'm not kidding. Hang on. If that I have it on my phone. You probably I can't really prove this properly, but genuinely, I'm working on a collab with HWZ, which is, you know, I've been writing it, right, to do with him next week, which is like, what do we want to see for 2025? One of the topics was next level of power creep, and I was predicting like a new type of gear. I actually did call it Relics as well. That's mad. I talked about this in a
and
previous
some much
video.
requested
Wait,
quality
live
of life
arena
updates.
seasons?
We're
Yes,
talking background
yes.
multi-battles, super raids for the campaign, and instant Hydra battles. And finally, a new challenge
Did he just say instant Hydra battles? Bro.
awaits all players.
Bro.
But we won't spoil it just yet. Watch this video to find out what it is.
Okay.
Now, let's get down to business. The first big feature we're showing off today is Relics.
Yo.
These powerful new resources
Yo.
give you an insane amount
Oh my god, look at this. It's like a whole new thing. That is not so mastery, skills, and relics. Highly specialized type of gear, deeper level, earn relics from fighting the Chimera and from events, can be crafted in the forge.
of new customization options to suit how you play Raid.
Insane.
They can increase your
Whoa, pause it. Look at this. Different rarities. We've got 1, 2, and 4 star. These are mythical, these are epic, these are rare. Oh, look, I see there's a 3-star legendary as well.
champion stats and provide abilities. New benefits that are similar to passive skills.
Yo, dude, this is literally what I was going to talk about. This is crazy.
For instance,
I'm a genius.
A relic may grant a champion an emergency heal whenever their HP drops below 50%.
Oh, sorry,
It
hang
might-
on.
Relic
Back
may
it up.
grant a
Sorry, we're going to be pausing and stuff. We got to break this all down. The first one, Hallowed Hilt. It's mythical. Now, I will say my idea was, I was actually thinking, to be honest, that they might do this. I was thinking from a type of shard that you'd have to pull them like a gotcha type system. And my theory was that they might do it like based on alliance or something. Looks like this is all just generic. There's no like faction restrictions or anything. I was wondering if there might be. Hallowed Hilt, +3 speed. Looks like you have to level it up. It gives you then HP and resistance. Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill, 25... What is that? 25% chance to place fervor on the ally? What is that?
Champion an emergency heal
Magmic Heart. Magmic Heart. Okay, you have to think about that one. Magma, but magmic. All right. Wearer places a 10% magma shield. What is that? For 2 turns at the start of the battle. Also puts magma shield buff on the wearer whenever they lose 25% HP in a single hit. I am curious, will this proc between multi-hits? So if someone tries to like just... That's cool. So it's tanky. It's giving you resistance, HP, and defense. So like a tank trinket or
whenever
relic.
their HP drops below 50%.
Golden Elixir, giving you attack, accuracy, HP. It's only 2. It's an epic one. Wearer is instantly healed by 10% when the HP drops below 50. Okay. I wonder how you level them up. It also looks like there's slots, and that the higher the rarity, the more slots you've got. I'm guessing that's going to give you more stat bonuses.
It might enhance the efficiency of their turn meter manipulation.
You know, Journal of Necrotos, rare. HP, defense, resistance. Wearers, heals, and turn meter increase effects are boosted by 15%. That's actually pretty good, right? Making your turn meter boosting stronger is actually kind of nice.
Skills. Or it could enable a champion to place new
Mask of Rage. Wearer receives 5% less damage from enemies under provoke. Okay, that's kind of rubbish. I mean, the new clan boss does provoke you, but that's pretty weak.
and unique buffs. Sounds exciting.
This is a legendary one. Gore Crescent. Great name. Great visual. Attack, crit damage. Ooh, and speed. Wearer's next attack after killing an enemy does 20% more damage. Ooh, that's juicy. That is juicy. I wonder if that works on, like... Probably wouldn't work with, like, a Siegfried or a Wukong, you know? Or Trunda, any of that splash damage nonsense, where you kill somebody with the splash, or would it be like, is that still considered the same attack? That could be crazy, though, if Siegfried would do like 20% more damage on his splash. I mean, he one-shots everybody anyway, it doesn't matter, but I wonder.
Right? There's more, though. Each relic comes with a specific number of sockets, which you can put
turn me
gemstones
off.
into.
Put me up here.
Gemstones offer further improvements to relics, adding passive abilities into the mix.
Yo. Okay, gemstones. Okay, passives. Oh man, this is crazy. 5% chance of extra turn when healing an ally with an active skill. When the wearer heals an ally with the skill, heals 10% more effective. Bosses do 5% less damage to the wearer. Oh, this is nuts. This is amazing. I love this. Turn meter increase effects are 10% more effective on the wearer. If I back it up a second here. So, oh yeah, different types. Circular gemstones, triangular. I also see that these are color-coded, like mythical, legendary, epic, rare. I wonder if these are locked. Like, so a legendary relic can receive maybe legendary, epic, or rare, but not mythical. I wonder if that's a thing. I wouldn't be surprised.
It comes with a specific number of sockets, which you can put gemstones into. Gemstones offer further improvements to relics, adding passive abilities into the mix.
This looks super
There's
fun.
a ton here, from mitigating incoming damage to
less damage from attacks. It's a mythical one. When attacking targets under hard crowd control with the default skill, 10% chance
at hitting twice with the default
to repeat the attack. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You can like provoke the Hydra, for instance, so 10% chance to repeat the default. It's okay.
Skill when attacking enemies under crowd control.
Whoa, hang on. There's an extra one there.
Hitting twice with the default skill when attacking enemies under crowd control.
50% more damage when counter-attacking. Oh, that's pretty awesome for some champs. Like, Alaz smacks with his A1 in Arena.
Debuffs. And
wow, what was that? Your damage increases
control debuffs
by 1% of your total accuracy. That's very strong. You could have, well, it's not very strong, but you know, like you could have 500 accuracy, 5% more damage. It's not bad. It's not bad. You could have even more than that. I mean, yeah.
And so much more.
Hang on, there was one more there. I want to see it. I want to see everything. If the wearer has if no enemy has taken a turn yet, your first attack does 10% more damage. That's insane. For a go first team, that is bonkers. But you obviously have to go for. You have to be pretty fast. Definitely risky, but could be very strong for Arena.
More. Abilities from relics and passive abilities from gemstones will work together, so you can mix and match them to create bespoke champion combinations that suit your playstyle.
Bespoke.
We want relics to open the door for awesome new team combinations that can take on Talaria's toughest challenges. So now you know why you're going to want relics. Here's some finer details about how they work. Both relics and gemstones come in different rarities you're already familiar with. Rare, epic, legendary, and mythical. However, gemstones will come in different shapes: circular, triangular, square, diamond, or pentagonal.
Whoa, again, that's it. Whoa, I was gonna say, you know, that's is it pentagonal or pentagonal? Pentagonal. You know, I've got a little nephew. I think he's 10 months old, maybe now, 9 or 10 months old. And you know, we're getting him a little toy, and it's, you know, one of those things you put the shapes in. You know, he's gonna love this. He'd be really good. He'd be really good at raid. You know, he's only 10 months old. It's amazing. He crawled for the first time a couple of days ago. Super cute.
Gemstone will only fit into a socket that is the same shape. You can't force a circular gemstone.
Oh, every time the wearer is revived, decrease all incoming damage by 10% up to 30%. That's very strong. Like, my gosh, you put that with a team that revives a lot, like a Marishka type team. Oh boy, like you can huge damage reduction. That could be very, very nasty.
Into a square socket. Relics are a little bit more complex in that they have a rank and level that can be upgraded to make the relic more powerful. But raid, bro, how do we get them? Great question.
Yeah, bro.
The Forge will be your main source of relics, with crafting materials available in Live Arena, the Clan Shop, and other areas of the game. Each crafting material for relics belongs to a specific group and can be
Ocular masses. All right. Epic rare. Okay, cool.
Used to craft specific relics. Crafting relics will be different from crafting other gear, though.
You know what? I actually love that instead of having 4 different names for the 4 different it's just all the same currency, but it's just, you know, it's just got a different name. Oh, what is this? Rarity chant.
We wanted to keep up the customization, so we're allowing you to mix and match the crafting materials you use to craft relics. Mixing materials will affect the type and rarity of the relic you'll receive, and there's no limit to the rarity and type of materials you can combine when crafting relics.
That's complex.
Keep an eye out for a dedicated guide coming soon.
Did he put in all mythicals there at the end? Wow, so with all mythical pieces. You only have a 20% chance for mythical, 80% chance for that. Wow. Okay. This seems very. The fact that you can mix and match. There's so many different permutations. I guess that's gonna be one question of like, do you mix and match or do you save it up? That's where someone needs to spreadsheet it out and just work it. Like, stay tuned. Saf's gonna work it out. Saf will save us. That's what we need. Saf to save us and work out what's the most efficient for the amount of things you're getting. Cool.
Relics. Keep an eye out for a dedicated guide coming soon where we'll go into more detail about crafting relics.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah,
we're making some tweaks to Live Arena.
It looks like there's two types as well. There's the crown and there's the weapon. Can you equip both? I'm not entirely sure. I kind of missed that. I don't know. Did you guys see what that was about? I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works, actually. Let's move on for now.
About crafting relics. Moving on. We're making some tweaks to Live Arena, starting with the introduction of Seasons, a rework of the gold tiers to give players a different type of challenge. Before you get to gold tier, though, we're increasing the amount of points you gain per victory in silver tier, and decreasing the inactivity penalty to just 1 point per day.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Like for me, I'll be honest, for a long time, I don't know, like that was sort of my motivation for a long time to do Live Arena. I would not touch the mode and be like, oh, my points are decreasing, let's go. This is a small change. I think people will love that, right? You're getting punished less, so people will love it. So that's gonna be a nice little positive thing. All right, cool. And I also like that you can climb up more easily. That's nice as well. Get your rewards.
Once you hit gold tier, though, that's it. You're in the big leagues and can't drop out again. As for the changes...
Okay, great. You get to gold, you can't drop out. All right.
Live Arena Gold Tier is becoming a seasonal league. There'll still be regular rewards like 2 new variable gear sets and materials to craft relics. Details are...
Wait, new gear sets in Live Arena as well? Like, Impulse and Zeal are already pretty good.
Thin on the ground right now, but you can expect a more detailed update highlights video in the future when we're ready to release this feature. Next up, we're talking about quality of life.
I know. I have to say, I freaking love the idea of Live Arena Seasons. So it seems like, just climbing through bronze and silver, gonna be very, that's more new player friendly, making it easier. I actually think that's great then. Now I'm thinking about it more, having like the smaller penalty for inactivity, right? It seems very much targeted to new players. Like once you reach gold, you're in gold. So for long-term players, you're good. For the newer players, right, you might be fighting like some old players come back or big whales that have come back. You're going to have some nasty fights in there. It's a bit rough. Making bronze and silver just, easier to climb, less punishing. You only have to do it once. I think that's nice to make it just more accessible, make it a less unpleasant situation for the newer players, right? Free-to-play players, more casual players. Making that stuff better for them is great. And then you get to gold. When you're in gold, it becomes a bit more hardcore. I actually think that's plenty appropriate. And then there's seasons in gold as well. So gold, I think, will probably... I'm guessing your rating might refresh to the bottom of gold every season. New rewards and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like for the more late game player, the more hardcore player, there's like a whole bunch of new content coming for Live Arena once you've got there. But then you've got like sort of just the stable core content, bronze and silver, for the more casual, the newer player, that they can actually see steady progress in that without it being really miserable. So that actually seems like a big win on it. I'm there for it. I'm very excited for seasons. One thing I'd be curious about is something that you do see in other PvP games quite commonly. Balancing in this game is clearly it's a hot topic. Seasons do give you a bit of an opportunity to do balancing for Arena. I don't know if they will, because Raid has almost never done balancing for Arena. Like, they just let Taras Marishka, for instance, be totally OP for ages, for like over a year. That was all the game was, Taras Marishka. They've never done that much balancing. Seasons gives you that opportunity, which is like, okay, whatever, X champion or Y champion or this strategy is totally dominant. We're going to adjust that at the end of the season. And then the new season is kind of like a new meta game. I wonder if they will do that or maybe not. I generally don't know what to expect. I don't know what I would want, but Seasons gives you more opportunity to do that. To be like, okay, there'll be some big balance changes coming, but it's going to be for a whole new season. So it's not going to affect like everything you've been working on this season. This season will finish. You get all your rewards. The next season, that's when we'll switch things up and things might be a bit more fresh. I wonder. I don't know.
life updates, and we're prioritizing feedback from the community to deliver a few things that should help you save time in Raid. The first feature we're working on is background multi-battles.
No.
With so much to do in Raid, we're giving you the option to run your multi-battles in the background while Raid is open.
Oh, that's so
You'll be
good.
freed up to sort your artifacts, test out new gear combinations on your champions, and handle other account logistics.
Is there going to be a limit? Can you just, how does this work? I mean, if just all your multi-battles can be run in the background, that's insanely good. Oh, wow. Just be like, yep, put those stupid Doom Tower keys going in the background. I don't even have to, yes.
Off the back of that, we're also working on enabling super raids in the campaign. Imagine running Nightmare Stage 12-3 in the background with super raids enabled while getting your artifacts ready for your newly upgraded champions.
You run 12-6 in Nightmare, not 12-3. 12-6 is easier.
Sweet synergy. Finally, we're working hard to bring instant battles to the Hydra. There's not much to say yet, but keep an eye on the news. We'll share something as soon as we can.
That is interesting. I guess it's going to depend how often Chimera is. I might be okay with this. Like, here's the thing. Like with Demon Lord, once they added in instant battles for Demon Lord, I mean, it kind of killed that content, right? Like nobody cares that much about the teams anymore, or you just do your instant battle. I know that's something that affected. I think YST, Deadwood Jedi have sort of said that like the instant battles definitely affected interest in the mode for sure. I'm guessing it'd be the same sort of thing with Hydra. Now, because there is Hydra Clash, people will still want to be min-maxing their stuff a bit. But yeah, I think there'll still be interest in Hydra content and value in making it. But it does seem like that will push it into a less emphasized game mode. And I think that could be fine. Like if Chimera is good, that could be okay. I think even having just that one main focus end game PvE mode is maybe okay, and I don't know. I'm interested about it. I'm not opposed to this at all. I think honestly, for me, instant battles for clan boss were brilliant, and as I've said multiple times at this point, although I'll be kind of sad if Hydra is not like a mode people are interested in, because I do really like Hydra. The reality is Hydra battles, and it's also going to push people towards auto teams as well, which Hydra, they've sort of designed it in a lot of ways to be more manual focused. I'm curious about that. So we'll see. But let's be real. I've said it many times. Hydra battles take an extremely long time. Being able to just instant complete them is great, right? Instead of just leaving it running on, like if you are autoing it, you might be leaving your run autoing for 20, 30, 40 minutes. And that's crazy, right? Nobody needs that. Just their phone auto running for 40 minutes straight. And if you interrupt your Hydra run to like, I know you get like, some messages for work, you got to tab into a different app for work, and then, your phone is shut down Raid because it was taking too much RAM or whatever. That sucks. Instant battles for Hydra is great. Nobody should be forced to sit there for 40 minutes watching the run. That's silly. That really is silly. So, yeah, great.
And that's not all. We've also got a rework of the market.
Yo!
Improvements to gear upgrading and auto selling, and more coming soon, so stay tuned.
Whoa.
We can.
And actually,
it's not all. We've also got a rework.
Shop aggregation. So aggregation is, or aggregator actually, it says shop aggregator. That's probably not the official name to the shop, but so it's the market, the clan shop, the token trader, the bazaar, which is the tag arena shop, and the altar of souls all put together into one spot. That's interesting. It's probably going to be like a new shop. No, I guess they'll just take the marketplace and just move all these areas into the marketplace. That's cool. So the soul merchant is in there. The soul merchant, looks like it's the same. I would not object to getting 500,000 red essence. That would be nice if I could get that Polarium. Okay, so I don't see any changes to the soul merchant. It's just being moved over here.
Rework of the market. Improvements to gear.
Okay, keeping and selling gear. That's cool. So it's making it easier to gear cleanse.
Upgrading and auto selling, and more coming soon, so stay tuned.
What was that?
To gear upgrading and auto selling.
Charm selection. Choose the number of charms you need. I don't know exactly what this means.
And more coming soon, so stay tuned.
Oh, it's for quick crafting. Yo, okay, that's pretty cool. Not a huge deal, but kind of a nice thing, right? Kind of a nice thing. I wonder if auto selling will be baked in, so I can be like, listen, craft me 500 pieces of perception and sell all the 5-star and sell all the rare. I only want like 6-star mythic, legendaries, and epics. I wonder if you can do that. It'd be good if you can. I hope that that's how it works, just to, you know, that makes CVC points a lot easier as well.
And now comes the time to meet the star of today's episode. Please welcome the one and only, the Chimera.
Not a chimera, it's a chimera. Okay, chimera. That sounds better, actually. That's probably right. There he is. There he is.
Chimera is Talaria's third clan boss, and its den is a dangerous place for would-be heroes who go in search of treasure. First things first, this isn't anything like the Demon Lord or the Hydra clan boss fight.
Yo, so you are fighting a single boss. Okay, that's thing number one. You're fighting a single boss form at a time. No multiple heads or anything. I think that's good. Chimera or chimera? I think he said it. I think he even said it both ways in the video. I think turn count 0 out of 65. Ah, I wonder, is that a hard limit? I mean, it seemed like with the boss stacking up his stacks or whatever, he'd just murder you anyway. And we've got 5 champions, so a 5-person team, single target boss
fights. In fact, it's not like anything we've ever done before, but more on that later. Our hard-working artists and modelers spared no time or effort making this monster of mythical proportions come to life. They had to do 4 times the work, too. As the Chimera has 4 forms it'll cycle through during the fight. There's the ultimate form, the ram form, the lion form, and the viper form.
Oh, that's cool.
Each form comes with awesome visuals and its own set of unique skills which will require a special approach to handle. Here's how it works.
It looks super
cool. The fight
cool.
always begins with the Chimera in its ultimate form, and it will change forms every 5 turns on a preset rotation. You'll know exactly what's coming and when, so you can prepare accordingly. We also didn't want this fight to drag out, so after 65 boss turns, the Chimera will escape, ending the fight. What makes...
You know what? I love that. I think that's great. Again, for me, it's the same thing with Hydra. Hang on, how long was the 65 turns for them? I mean, guys, that's still 35 minutes. That's still really long. Like, if this would go, I really, for me, honestly, it's a hard, I think more than 20 minutes for me is a pretty hard sell. I'm going to be honest. Like, especially if you've got a manual stuff, even just anyway, I think a 20-minute fight's plenty. I don't think you need it to be crazy long. So I think a hard turn limit, great.
Turns, the Chimera will escape, ending the fight. What makes this fight really stand out against the other clan boss fights are the trials. Each of the Chimera's forms, except the ultimate form, has 9 unique trials.
Yo, whoa, okay. Holy shit. Damage multiplier based on number in-game trials. Okay, trial 1, easy. Damage the Chimera while it's under block active. Wait, is this upping our damage? Damage him while it's under block active skills. Do 200k damage, and you get... Oh, is this giving you crafting resources? Yo, so the more trials you do, it's giving you more rewards at the end. I'll press play and we'll let him explain it. Damage him with poison while also under poison sensitivity. Damage it... Wow, so, okay. So it's like, even if poisons are not great against other forms, you might be bringing in poison anyway. Only 5 champs too, guys. Might be bringing in poison just to get your trial done. Damage it within 3 of its turns while it's under decreased attack, and your champions are under increased speed. Okay.
That can be completed, broken down.
Hang on, pause again. Normal. This is a different form now, the lion form. Absorb damage using shields. Okay.
Into 3 difficulties, easy, normal, and hard. You'll have to do different things to complete them, like placing a certain number of debuffs on the Chimera within a set number of turns.
Damn.
Or dealing a set amount of damage using only poison and HP burn debuffs. There's 27 trials in total, and progress will not carry over between battles. You'll need to complete them in each fight. Beware, though, the more trials you complete, the stronger the Chimera's ultimate form becomes.
Okay.
It'll start ignoring damage-reducing buffs and your champion's defenses. So be careful.
That's spicy. You know, Mithrala's going to be great, actually. I saw that there was, like, absorbing shields. Mithrala brings poisons. Like, Mithrala Lydia seems like a nice free-to-play combo. Mithrala, doesn't Lydia... Does she bring block? I think she does bring block active skills. She brings poison sensitivity. Mithrala brings poison, shields. That's going to be a nice free-to-play combo right there, for sure.
You can complete the trials and fend off the ultimate form's enhanced attacks. You'll net yourself some awesome extra rewards. You'll get...
Okay, so this was 26 minutes for the 65 turns. Newt doing most of the damage, bit of poison. I guess Timot's there for the fears.
Special crafting materials that are needed to make high-rarity relics from the Chimera group.
I also see, by the way, 2 keys.
as well as gemstones and other goodies.
Wow.
That's on top of all the other rewards you'll get just for fighting the Chimera.
Okay, so it's showing you how many turns it took you to complete the trials. Okay.
Same as other clan boss fights, you'll get personal reward chests for dealing enough damage to the Chimera, which will be doubled if your clan gets it to 0 HP.
Great.
We're also introducing the Chimera Clash to this new clan boss, which will work the same as the Hydra Clash. And there's also...
Not a fan of that. Not a fan. No, the Hydra Clash has been a bit of a disaster.
To 0 HP. We're also...
Okay, I do see here, Chimera, 5 days, 4 hours remaining. So this... It might be a weekly thing.
Introducing the Chimera Clash to this new clan boss.
You know, I don't object to a Chimera. I sort of think that was like an inevitable thing, that they will do it eventually. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case at the start, right? I would have thought, let us chill without the PvP aspect. Let us just chill and just try to do our best with our clan and just enjoy the co-op gameplay for a few months, right? Then add the clash in later. You know, so people stay competitive with the game. Like once you've like beaten the game mode, like it gives you a reason to get better at it. Not a big fan of Clash from the start, to be honest.
Which will work the same as the Hydra Clash.
Let's see, quick rewards is giving you stuff to upgrade relics. I'm not sure, it's just reroll relics or upgrade them, I don't know. Clan XP, clan gold, and yeah, your stuff for crafting, and fragments for the mythical. Cool.
And there's also fragments for a brand new mythical champion up for grabs. As always, keep your eyes peeled for a dedicated video guide coming where we'll go into greater detail about the mechanics of this monstrous new challenge. Now, it wouldn't be a proper What's Next in Raid video if we didn't show off some of the incredible looking champions.
I will say, I think this new Chimera boss looks pretty fun. I think it looks cool. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to try it. I think being a single target boss is going to be interesting, and it seems a bit more generic than like Amius is like really specific and has some really obnoxious interactions. I really don't like Amius. This seems like it's a pretty good clan boss, is my impressions. But we'll see. When I actually get to play it, maybe I'll hate it, maybe I'll love it. I'm very intrigued, actually.
Our artists have been working on. The holiday season
New
is
champion,
coming.
Sir Nicholas. Wow, finally, he's coming to raid. Whoa.
And we're bringing Sir Nicholas's companion, Lady Noelle, into the fold.
Nice.
Don't get on her bad side, though. That kindly grandmother exterior only...
Nice. When you actually get both champions on your account, you unlock a special like FMV of them just going at it raw. It's a new direction for raid. They're really leveling up the whole couples gameplay, the romance game. You know, Valentine's Day 2025. You guys prepare. It's gonna be saucy. The game's going in a new direction. We're tapping into a new audience now. She looks cool.
Holds true if you've been nice all year. Bells the Reckoner will drop by the holiday celebrations as well. But be sure to watch your presence closely when Talaria's own version of Krampus is around. There are more champions to join them, and we have no doubt they will find a suitable place on your rosters.
Dark Elf faction unity.
That was a lot to cover.
He's got
Thanks for joining us.
The old
and we hope you're
shrug.
excited about these changes and updates coming to Raid in the near future.
Night Ref mythical guy from Chimera. He looks so sick.
Don't forget to like the video, hit subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comments below.
Yeah, wow. What a rake of changes. Honestly, the Relics thing, I think that's super fun. I love this idea. It makes sense. It's been quite a while since we've had some sort of like power creep thing in the game. This is the next level of power creep. That seems really cool. Like, yeah, sort of specialized gear for your champs. Great. I love it. Very intrigued about that. That seems really, really fun. Yeah, the whole crafting thing seems complicated. We'll see how it goes. Live arena seasons, absolutely here for it. Yeah, some like background multi-battles, great. The Hydra instant complete, very intrigued. New clan boss, actually, I'm super intrigued. Like I said, the only thing that's a negative for me, honestly, is I'm a bit skeptical about Chimera Clash coming out at the start. I'm not a big fan of that, I think. But this looks I'm very intrigued. So yeah, like if you're not able to complete these trials, well, it's going to let you get more points, right? Completing the trials makes it harder, but you get more rewards. It's kind of interesting. I'm very curious to see how this goes in practice. And yeah, two keys, and looks like it's a weekly thing. Very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. Guys, let me know what you think about all of this. It's been insane. I will see you all next time. Wow. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.